Well, we opened up the game with an interception. It was off of a drop pass. I mean, the quarterback Adam made a great read, a great throw. He hit the receiver right on his body and just dropped the pass, and it gets intercepted. That's not how you want to start the game, certainly. But then after that, we settled down, and then we scored on our second drive. And heck, we put 21 points on the board in the first half. So I don't know that I would say we were dead, but we had shot ourselves in the foot a few times, and we had stolen some drives. But overall, I was pleased with how we moved the ball, in the first half. I mean, heck, at halftime we had 250 yards. We had 150 receiving. We had about almost 100 rushing. We were 13 of 19 passing in the first half. I happened to look at the stats, at halftime. So we weren't bad, but in the second half we certainly came to play, and we talked to our guys at halftime about finishing this game the right way and winning the game on offense, which we had 3 opportunities last week to win the game on offense, and we weren't able to do it in the fourth quarter. So we talked to them about that at halftime, about, hey, let's win this game offensively, and we'll trust the defense to do their job, but we got to come out here second half ready to roll. And we moved the football. We did pretty well. The thing I was unhappy about certainly was all the penalties. There was a lot of penalties in the second half, and but the thing I'm most proud of, I guess, was our guys. Our guys didn't panic. They didn't feel sorry for themselves. They overcame that adversity of those penalties, and we had a couple of drives where we were first and 25. Second and 20, and we had a touchdown called back, and we were able to score anyway and overcome those things. So overall, I was pretty pleased. I mean, Adam played well. Ben did okay until he got hurt, but the running backs did a nice job. A little bit too much leakage up front. We got to make some corrections off of film. I'm not sure where it was coming from, but too many guys running through, which hurt some of the run game. But overall, I was pretty pleased. Yeah, Andrew, I tell you, Andrew Castano, he just keeps getting better. I mean, he is a high effort guy. He's always going 100%. He's a great practice guy. He never takes a play off, and he's been like this for 4 years. So really what you're seeing in his performance is just an accumulation of 4 years of confidence that he's built up through this program, through his own efforts, and he makes plays at practice like that all the time. So it gives me a lot of confidence knowing that you've got a tight end that's going to make plays like that, and I knew he would because he does it in practice. Every week in practice we track catch percentage for all receivers and tight ends, and for the last several weeks he's caught over 90% of the passes thrown to him in practice. So he made some nice catches in some critical situations, got us some key first downs. He caught that touchdown pass. Unfortunately, was called back due to holding, but he played very well, and from what I saw, he was pretty physical run blocking as well. Obviously, he wasn't real happy with the late touchdown, and I knew as soon as it happened that I was going to probably have to have some explaining to do. I wouldn't be necessarily happy there either. There was 35 seconds left, but we pulled our starting quarterback. We put a freshman quarterback in, TJ Luddy. We got 3rd and 4. And my offensive coordinator's, he's concerned that they're going to gang up on the run, so he calls a boot pass. And we practice this every week in a 4-minute situation, and we tell the quarterback, run first. It's a run first. We want to keep the clock running. TJ's a freshman, and he saw an open guy and he threw a touchdown, and I can't put handcuffs on him or blame him for that, but as soon as it happened, I knew that Rich wouldn't be happy, and he wasn't happy, and he let me know he wasn't happy, which I guess I can't say as I blame him. I mean, they weren't calling timeouts or anything like that, so I don't blame him for being upset, and I talked to him about it afterward, and he and I have a good relationship, and I think we straightened it out. And but it's a tough situation to put your guys in. You don't want to tell them not to not to try, but it is what it is, and I apologize to Rich for allowing that to happen, and I'm sure he'll be fine with it, and we're okay with it. Oh yeah. Our guys are real excited too. I'm sure. We have an opportunity to compete against a formidable opponent. I mean, very formidable. I mean, their only loss is to Wesley, who I think is the #3 team in the country right now, and they lost a close game to Wesley. And they've been on a roll ever since. And I don't know what they did today. I'm assuming that they won again, but they're a great team. They're very well coached. They got great players. They got tremendous speed and athleticism. They got good team strength. They're guys on defense. They run to the football very, very well. They're one of the most physical teams, and offensively, same thing. I mean, their quarterback, their new quarterback, is every bit as good as the guy that they lost. And they've got most of their returners back on offense. They've got a physical offensive line, a very physical running game. And they got talented receivers. So they're a team with not a lot of weaknesses. And it's an opportunity for our guys to compete against the best. And if you ever want to become the best, you got to compete with the best. And we're looking forward to it.